Welcome to my 1 to 99 and 120 construction guide. Now, if you don't already know, player and house is getting a full rework, so there's going to be a lot of new content to be unlocked. So getting the 99 and 120 construction is definitely something to be taken advantage of right now, which is why I thought it would be a good idea to make a guide and kind of just go over how I got my 120 construction, because I'm already virtually 120, so I'll have full access to all content on release. So I'll just go over a few ways that I got it and hopefully help you guys get your 99s and 120s. I just want to make you all aware, construction is a GP costly skill, so be prepared, you are going to need some behind you, especially for the planks. So with that being said, let's get straight into this guide and hopefully get you your 99s and 120s. So behind me you'll see Forinthry, which is home of construction. Now this is where you're going to be training 1 to 99 and 120, and it's where I trained myself to get to 120. So I'm just going to go over everything I did and basically just the quickest way to 120. This is very laid back and AFK, so if that is something you're looking for, then this guide is definitely for you. Okay, so Fort Forinthry is located just east of Rework Bank and up north, so it's on the way to the wilderness, just for people wondering how to get here if you haven't already got the lodestone. So you will either be at the Grand Exchange or the middle of Rework, and you'll just walk and make your way up this path towards the lodestone. And once you get here, just make sure you activate the lodestone, so from there on you can just teleport here. Okay, so once you've arrived at the gate of Fort Forinthry, you want to just make your way over to this far corner towards these woodworking benches. I do just want to say I am going to go over the slow method of training and the quick method of training. Obviously, the fast method is going to be much preferred, but you do need GP behind you. So I'm just going to show the slow method as well, just in case people are struggling with GP, so they are able to train as well as the people with GP. So just a quick XP boost before we get started. Just make sure you have your construction outfit equipped, as you get a 6% XP boost with this, with the set 5 bonus. If not, don't worry about it. This is just a nice additional boost to have, but definitely have a check, as this will benefit you. Okay, so your slow and quick methods are both going to be trained at these benches over here. So on your sawmill is where the slower method is going to be, and the less GP. So you will change your logs into planks. So you'll start off with normal, and every 10 levels you'll kind of upgrade your planks to oak, willow, teak, maple, acacia. Now once you reach level 50 construction, you just want to go to 54, and I'm going to show you what to do once you hit level 54 construction. So the fast method, alternatively to the planks, is the frames. So it's pretty much the same as the logs, you're just using different things. So you'll start off with your wooden frames with your refined planks that you buy to make the frames, and then from there on you'll just upgrade every 10 with your same different logs but frames instead, up until level 50, and then again get to level 54 and just take a hold there, and I'll show you what to do next. From 54 to 120 construction, I trained with these blueprints next to Bill. So you just want to make sure you're doing your upgrades as you're going, as I mentioned. Pretty simple, just giving in what it says from the Grand Exchange. But you want to make sure you get your botanist workbenches up. So at level 54, when I mentioned to stop doing this bench, is when you unlock your tier 1. So just make sure you've done the Ancient Awakening quest. I won't be providing this guide in this video, just because it is kind of a separate thing. But if it is something people need, I am open to making this guide, so let me know in the comments. But it is a pretty straightforward one, so you should be okay. And then just bring the required frames and stonewall segments to start the blueprint. And once you start the blueprint, you'll unlock a frame somewhere around this map for you to build, and you simply just stand there and AFK the frames, and once they're built, you'll come back here and you'll just simply restart the blueprint and just go again. Now, I say it's expensive because you're going to need a lot of frames doing this, which is why it is expensive. So once you have level 54 and you start doing these, as soon as you reach level 78 and you have built the tier 1 and you've done the quest, you can then jump up to U frames, which is even more money. So as you're going up, it costs more. But this is at 78 construction. So you'll do this and carry on repeating it until you hit level 92 construction. And then you'll jump to elder frames, which are the most expensive. Now these are where your money comes in, and these are what I've been doing, from 90 to 120. So it is a lot of GP, so just make sure you have it behind you doing this method. Now this is the fast method, so back to the slow method, I would say just stay at the sawmill. I know I said stop at 54, which you can do if you want to then jump and do the fast method. Otherwise, I would simply carry on going from mahogany to U at 70, and then magic planks, elder planks from 90 to 99 is the most cost effective way if you're going slow about it. But just know it is going to take you a lot longer than doing it this way I've done it. Now, I know this was a quick and simple guide. That is how I intended it to be. I didn't want to waste anybody's time who wants to just get straight into it, and I wanted to just keep it not confusing. So this is basically what I did to get to level 120 construction. There's not much to it. You simply come to these workbenches, make your frames and planks, and once you reach level 54, you can start with the botanist workbenches at these blueprints and just start building frames around this area. And you just repeat that until 120, but it is very expensive with the frames. So just make sure you, as I mentioned, you have enough to last if you're going straight for 99, 120. Or if you're just trying to get a few levels just to get some progress, that's okay. But just know you're going to be using a lot of your money. But with that being said, I do hope this has kind of give you some insight of where to train your construction and how to go about it. I would appreciate any feedback and comments down below, and I will catch you in my next video.